Hey everybody, this is Matt with Bear Bull Traders. I'm doing my first video recap with the community here. A little bit of background about myself. I've been with Bear Bull Traders for officially a little over a year now. I joined as a lifetime member in March of 2018, I believe, and it's been a huge help to growing my trading. I actually read Andrew's book a couple years ago, back when he was still Vancouver Traders. So I feel like I've been with him a long time. I traded in Sim. When I joined as a lifetime member, I traded in Sim for about a year or so. And I think it's longer than most people did. I did that for a few reasons. One, I wanted to practice as much as I could before going live. And two, I still was building my day trading account equity. So I have been trading live for a couple of months now, and I can tell you that I've learned way more in the 2 months or so of trading live than I ever did in the whole year of trading in the simulator. My trading has just come so much further in the past couple months when dealing with trading with my emotions as with my real money. So anyways, I'll go over I just took one trade today, and that trade was on Levi. Today was an interesting day because I was pretty long biased on the whole market. AMD, MU, all those stocks were going into the pre-market. I was pretty long biased on all of them, and it turns out I kind of missed my entries. I love trading opening range breakouts, whether it's a breakdown or break up. And I kind of missed the breakups on AMD and MU. I have 4 monitors in my station. I had AMD on one, MU on one, I believe I had Apple on another, and I had Levi on my 4th one because that was the sole stock I had on my watch list that was actually gapping down, and that happened to be the one stock that I did trade today. So when I missed the good entries on AMD and MU, I found I turned my eye to Levi, and what I saw was the first 5 minutes was a really bearish candle. All these moving averages were negative. Then it did this nice pullback here on the 1 minute chart. Came up to the VWAP, and then it quickly rejected the VWAP, and all these moving averages here were in a downtrend. So I took an entry here. I want to call it an opening range breakdown, even though I got in a little bit early for that 5-minute opening range breakdown. But I was confident at that point, it would break down below that range. And I wanted to be as close as possible to the VWAP to have as small of a stop loss as possible. So I took an opening range breakdown here right when it started to reject the VWAP. My stop loss was going to be somewhere just above this 9 EMA on the 5-minute chart, a little bit above VWAP. I wanted to give a little bit of room. And my ultimate target was this level I had down here from a daily chart, which was from the end of June here when Levi was down in this area. So I took a short position here. I'm a huge proponent now recently of using risk multiples. So every trade I take is the same exact amount of risk. I'm trading in relatively small share sizes right now, so I'm only risking $25 a trade. So I call that 1R, and my daily goal is to end the day between 1 and 2R. So that means I'm trying to end my day between $25 and $50. And if I can do that consistently over the next month or so, then I will double that, and I will change my 1R to $50. And I'll keep doing that until 1R is about 1% of my account. So I took a short position here as it rejected the VWAP, put my stop loss just above this 9 EMA. That would have put me at a $25 loss. It did reject those levels. It sold off. Took my first partial here at the low of the day. That can typically be a support area. So I took, at that point I took 25% off, and it continued to sell off for the next 30 minutes or so. And I continued, I took, I believe 25% off of each one until it finally came down here, and I didn't have many shares left, so I covered my entire position. So I ended my day with $42 realized, which is about 1.7 R, and that's well within my range. Just a one and done trade today. It was a beautiful day to trade, in my opinion. There was lots of opportunities, but having met my goal, I didn't want to risk losing what I've already made, so I took one trade and called it done, and that was it.